transfer now. This is your last chance to bail, Jun.
Do it. Loaded weapon is a hell of a way to greet your new partner.
So you're Jun.
We're burning time. Now that we're all best of friends, let's make each other rich.
I'm not just here to look pretty. I've got away with celestial tech.
I see a lot of potential in this new partnership.
Let me light the way for you.
Target acquired.
Many thanks again for your help.
You should have been honest.
This place is forbidden. The price is death.
That's what it means to be a traveler.
Who are you?
I'm a friend. Celestials are the enemy of humanity. A relentless threat to our very survival.
I can't do this anymore. Salvaging scraps just to get by.
Child of Orion, fulfill the purpose for which you were crafted, and seize your destiny.
Our world is dying. You are the only one who can wield celestial tech and find a cure.
Well, that's terrifying.
But with the right ship and the right crew, you could save all of us.
I was on an alien world. Felt like I was finally doing what I was made for.
Thank you, Jun.
We are the defenders of Lyden's future. And we will fight to protect it.
The fight for survival has consequences. How far are you willing to venture? How much are you willing to sacrifice to save your world?
Damn, kid. No pressure there.
She was not only brilliant, but courageous. To save her planet, she was willing to sacrifice everything and travel to the stars. As a frontier world, we were barely hanging on. Desperate, we tried digging up our past to find the key to our future.
Max, we need to head back. There's too much interference.
Hold on. I'm getting a reading. I can't...
Max!
No! Wait! I'm all right.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation. And she used that ship to explore the far-flung corners of the galaxy. A traveler on the hunt for celestial treasure.
Careful, Max.
The data structure is incredibly dense. This is it.
put her life on the line to bring back artifacts to put us on the path to scientific breakthroughs. She risked everything, time and again. But despite her bravery, eventually her luck would run out. Lucky for us, she made it home safely. While she was alive, she was too humble to speak of her adventures. But at least we, her descendants, can honor her memory. Thank you all for visiting the museum today, and safe travels tomorrow. Hey, that's off limits.
She was always charging headfirst into the darkness. I was always one step behind, looking for the light switch. The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart.
Come on!
And I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
The Colonel says the future of humanity lies somewhere among the stars. He says nothing is as important as finding new planets to call home. And I believe him. Alien worlds found to be habitable are the new frontier for humanity. As the ancestors once said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But most are uninhabitable, or worse, deadly. Their atmospheres and ecologies more trouble than they're worth. Others, perhaps viable in theory, prove nothing more than desolate, some are even hostile. In fact, it often goes that the more beautiful the planet, the more sinister the threats it holds. The few that show fertile promise are made ready for terraforming, and their locations transmitted to the rest of the fleet. Since contact with the other arcs has gone cold, the Colonel insists the Hammercross set up a station here, on Emerald. He couldn't have known the planet would be toxic. Could he?
Centuries in the future, Lydon is a world where daemons, humans bonded with silicate eggs, are a common, albeit marginalized, presence. Initial waves of voluntary infections created a class of people with superhuman abilities, but distinct appearances that led to widespread social unease. Governed by fear, the city-states of Persepolis and Lyonesse enacted stringent laws against the creation of new daemons, placing existing ones under strict surveillance and restriction. This oppression drove many daemons to the fringes of society, with some choosing the path of outcast and others fleeing cities to escape discrimination. The clandestine trade of silicate eggs further complicated matters, giving rise to a dangerous underworld of unregistered daemons. The burgeoning daemon population eventually attracted the attention of the Crown Dominion, which perceived them as a burgeoning threat. In response, the Dominion dispatched Idankasi, ruthless changeling overseers, to hunt and eliminate daemons. These Idankasi, operating with or without the cooperation of Lydon's authorities, pursued their quarry relentlessly. What do you get when the last human sleeper, a cataphract pilot, discovers consumption armor? Widespread adoption of cataphracts transformed the military and cultural landscape of Lydon, leading to dynastic warfare at a scale unseen since the European Middle Ages. Cataphract pilots, those rare individuals who combine the acumen of engineers with the valor of knights, became the centerpiece of this power struggle. These pilots, known for their unique connections to customized mechs, were not just warriors, they were celebrities. Their battles broadcasted to millions. The allegiances and rivalries of their traveler dynasties, the subject of daily discussion. However, this glorification of military might and the personal fame of the cataphract pilots militarized society. Power became measured in the strength and number of mech armies, constant skirmishes, wars for dominance. Ours became a culture inseparable from violence, where the line between heroism and warmongering became terribly blurred. Do you know what fear is? The Mariyama do. They thrive on it. These monstrous celestials haunt the darkest corners of the cluster, hunting for isolated targets. And, unfortunately for their victims, the Mariyama are interested in more than just stealing cargo. They want minds, memories, emotions. The more twisted and tortured, the better. captured prey will be subjected to intense psychological torment before being neurologically drained. Those rare few who the Mariyama allowed to survive and escape often never return to space, for they know too well the terror that lurks out there in the dark, between the stars. I am CZ Orlev. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.